Once upon a time, in a serene valley nestled between majestic mountains, there lived a young shepherd named Ananda. He was a simple and contained soul, tending to his flock of sheep with care and love. Every day, as the sun rose over the horizon, Ananda would lead his sheep to the lush meadows for grazing. One fine morning, while Ananda sat under a Bodhi tree, a venerable old monk named Siddhartha approached him. The monk was no ordinary wanderer. He had attained enlightenment and radiated an aura of tranquility and wisdom. Ananda felt drawn to his presence and greeted him respectfully. "Peace be with you, young shepherd," said Siddhartha with a gentle smile. "Your heart seems to be at ease amidst nature." Ananda replied, "Indeed, venerable sir, I find solace in the beauty of the valley and the company of my sheep." Siddhartha nodded approvingly and shared stories of his own spiritual journey. He spoke of the impermanence of life, the interconnectedness of all living beings, and the path to liberation from suffering. Ananda listened intently, feeling as though he was absorbing ancient wisdom passed down through generations. As the days passed, Ananda and Siddhartha engaged in profound conversations, and Ananda's heart opened to the profound teachings of the monk. He found himself pondering the nature of existence, seeking answers to life's most profound questions. One day, while contemplating under the Bodhi tree, Ananda felt a deep sense of inner unrest. He approached Siddhartha and confessed, "Venerable sir, I am troubled by the impermanence of life and the suffering it brings. How can I find peace and liberation?" Siddhartha smiled and patted Ananda's shoulder gently. "You have taken the first step, my friend. By acknowledging the impermanence of life, to find peace and liberation, one must embrace the path of compassion and mindfulness." Ananda expressed his eagerness to follow this path, but he worried about leaving his flock of sheep behind. Siddhartha reassured him, "True liberation lies not in abandoning your responsibilities, but in fulfilling them with a compassionate heart." With Siddhartha's guidance, Ananda began to integrate the teachings of compassion and mindfulness into his daily life. He tended to his sheep with even greater care, ensuring their well-being and safety. In return, The sheep seemed to respond with a newfound sense of tranquility and harmony. As weeks turned into months, Ananda's heart filled with gratitude and joy. His interactions with nature, animals, and fellow beings became imbued with compassion and understanding. The valley seemed to radiate with a serene energy, attracting those seeking solace and wisdom. Word of the young shepherd's transformation and the wise monk's teaching spread far and wide. People from distant lands journeyed to the valley, drawn by the allure of wisdom and inner peace. Ananda and Siddhartha became beacons of light, guiding others on their own spiritual journeys. And so, the valley under the watchful gaze of the Bodhi tree became a place of profound transformation and enlightenment, where the teachings of compassion and mindfulness spread like the gentle rustling of leaves. In the end, Ananda realized that the truest form of liberation was not separate from the world but deeply connected to it. A realization inspired by the wisdom of a venerable monk and the boundless love for his flock of sheep. And thus, the valley remained a sacred place where seekers of truth and wisdom would forever find refuge and inspiration.